Hello everyone, my name is Samuel and I'm here to present my project that I made for the hackathon. So welcome to Dearn protocol, and this is a cross-chain yield management protocol built on the internet computer blockchain. So if we are to look at the problem that this project solves, in that currently in the ecosystem we have actually around three major problems or difficulties are faced by investors and users. So the first one is that we have a lot of unexposed yield earning opportunities, in that there are very many yield earning opportunities, but it's quite difficult to find them, as you have to navigate through the very many the very much information and like links, and to be able to get maybe a platform where you can stake, or an opportunity where you can stake your tokens and earn rewards. So the second issue that we have right now is that managing assets across the different platforms is cumbersome. Let's say you have assets on a platform like ICP Swap, and then you have assets on a platform like let's say CoinSwap, or whichever other platform that that can hold assets. It's quite difficult to manage all the assets, in that for every platform that you try to join, you go through the same process of maybe creating or logging in with the internet identity or any other form of login that they provide, and then you have to keep tracking and managing the assets manually. So that's also the issue that we are facing. And then the third issue that we have is actually we have inconsistencies across the different platforms, as far as provision of tools is concerned. Let's say the tools that are on a platform like ICP Swap, let's say as far as trading is concerned, is not it's not the same tools that you find on different platforms like Sonic or CoinSwap. So we have that inconsistency, in that different platforms provide different tools, or some don't provide even that tools at all, and that is quite a challenge. So what's the solution for all of this? The solution is actually to provide our protocol as a solution, and this will be an all-in-one platform to invest, track, and manage yield earning opportunities across the different uh, platforms. So with our platform or with our protocol, you'll be able to still invest in all the different opportunities across the different platforms without leaving actually the protocol itself. So we have a dashboard whereby you can actually, let's say, invest in ICP Swap, provide liquidity in ICP Swap, again provide liquidity on a different platform like Sonic or CoinSwap, and then maybe stake your tokens on another platform, all in our protocol. So about the architecture, this is how we were able to manage actually to come up with architecture for this, and it's quite complex, but I hope it would be understood. So here we have the major three components that make up our protocol. Actually, I think there are two. So we have the portal factory, and also the portal itself, and then the user. So the first time when the user logs into our platform, they are minted, or a new portal is created for them. So this portal is actually what is very important, and this portal first of all is fully owned by the user. We don't have, as as the developers of this protocol, we don't have control over this portal. So what does this portal include? So inside this portal, actually there are different integration modules that actually allow the user to be able to invest in external platforms or even external networks. So inside this portal, there are integration modules that allow the user to invest or create neurons on the NNS, actually stake their ICP or NICP on water neuron, automate recurring investments, let's say DCA or any other trading strategy. They can also actually, using this portal, there's an integration module that allows the user to directly provide liquidity on ICP Swap, or even actually create and mine some Bob on the Bob website. All this is done on our protocol. The user does not have to manually load maybe the Bob website or and log in, or let's say do load the ICP Swap website, and then they have to manually go through the login process and then trying to figure out stuff. Everything is provided on our website, and the process is actually smooth. So what you have for the MVP right now is actually the user is able to log into a platform, to our protocol, and then once the user logs into our protocol, they are given, or they are minted their own portal. So remember, this portal is actually fully owned by the user, so we don't have any control over it. So once the user has their own portal, meaning they can actually invest funds in whichever platform they are comfortable with. So once the user has their own portal, they can view the available e-learning opportunities. They can actually participate in those opportunities, and also they will be able to see the summary of their invested funds. So this is it for the presentation, and I think we can actually go through a little demo on how the project works. So I'll just come here, and actually this is the main website. It's live on the main ICP network. And so as you can see here, we have different earning opportunities or yield earning opportunities. Here the user can actually either invest in Bob or ICP swap or water neuron or Bond or Kong swap. So if I click on Bob, for instance, it loads up this page. So we try to maintain the native UI for these websites. So as you know, the user experience is always matched. So here you can see that right now the user is not logged in, but it shows the total number of miners, the total information about the Bob network, and also if the user is logged in, you can actually create a new miner on the Bob. You can create a new Bob miner or do actually the different investments on the Bob network rather than Bob website without actually leaving our project. So if I go back, I click maybe on Bond, you'll see that actually this also loads up this website. So as I said, we try to maintain the UI. So as there is experience, from the original website and also on our platform is kind of similar. So it throws up the bond data, then you can see the different miners and also alliances. So you can actually join any of these alliances. Rather alliances, you can see the map tech gang, the different information about these. So and also the miners. So this, I think, the dashboard. So you can actually create a miner or whichever thing you like. So I'll try to log in. If I click on login, for now we support NFID and actually internet identity. So I'll just try to log in using NFID, and then once everything is set, we will continue from this point. All right, so now that I've logged in, if I go back to maybe Bob, I should be able to see still the information, but right down here it will show that I don't have actually any miner because I've not created any miner. So I can actually create a miner. So you see that you will be charged 1 ICP for this. So I think this is a default miner. Let's assume I think this is dummy data for this. You can actually upgrade a miner, then also actually list the miner. In the future we'll be able to list or sell your miner. This is one of the features I think that will be the first among the ecosystem to implement. And so I want to talk about the dashboard profile. So here you can actually see all the information about your investments. So right now we don't have any portal. So I will just first create a portal for this user, and then once the portal is created, we can see what information we can actually get on the portal. So when a portal is created, you will see that this portal can actually hold different tokens, ICP, Bond, CKUSDC, Bob, CKBits, and CKETH. So this is the address and also the account ID. And then it will show you a summary of actually all the investments that you have in this portal, whether you maybe supplied liquidity on ICP swap. These are currently the platforms that we are looking forward to support. And then if you click on any of these platforms, let's say Bob, it shows you actually more details about the platform itself. Let's say the number of miners created, and also maybe the number of miners upgraded, the miners like the different information about that specific opportunity. So water new loan is the same, or for now we have not actually implemented, like we don't have any bob miners, so that's why this is a little bit like blank. But once you have any miners, you'll be able to see the different information concerning those miners on this page, and also you should be able to actually see your data reflect on this dashboard. So in the future, we are actually what we want to implement is actually a marketplace where you can actually sell your bob and bond miners, or any other type of miner that will come in the ecosystem. So as you know, those miners are tradable. Someone can just come on the platform and then actually trade those miners. So that is it for our platform. A lot is going on as far as development is concerned, and we'll be giving you updates as we move forward. So thank you for the audience, and we're looking forward to getting reviews from you.